about how it was done or how we interpret the results. If not, we can move on to what else is on your mind.
Me.
Hey, you.
Thank you.
Toohey.
Thank you. My name is Tom Toohey. I was born just a few miles from here in 1950 at St. Joe Hospital. I went to Flint Northern High School. I graduated from the College of Communication Arts at Michigan State University with a degree in integrated telecommunications systems. And I'm trying to bring that to bear. I say that for a reason. I've created a number of wikis and websites and YouTube channels because the technology is there. It's available. It's free. I'm glad that camera's here, but we can take the cameras too, and we can create audiences as we want as well. And I want to try to. This is just a 3-minute short elevator speech here. I've come into a new realization 4 years ago now, and it is this in a nutshell. We are all related. All of our ancestors come from a spot somewhere in Africa to begin with. And from that time to, well, roughly the invention of money, people never moved very far from the place they were born. There were great exceptions to that, of course. But for the most part, 800 BC, for example, you lived, you were probably a peasant, you died. End of story. We had a natural support system in that. When we invented money, which it is an invention, we began then to strip away those relationships that we had previously that were nurturing all of our lives. And as time went by, we invented the car. We decided we could now drive away from that nest, thinking that all we needed to survive with was money. I submit to you it's not working out all that well. We need that nest. There's something in the community, in neighborhoods, and in families that we've forgotten because it's a couple generations back when it was in full force. Our grandparents know that story. Remember how we all talk about, it's not like it was when I grew up. I used to know everybody. Well, there's a technology available now. Councilwoman Nass knows this, as well as Jason here and Mrs. Jason. It's called Nextdoor.com. Nextdoor.com is a free website activity that goes on all over the country, and I urge you all to go to it and put in your address. What you will find is that you can be a member of a neighborhood website. And in our website, in our neighborhood website with Paula here, we have 53 members now who are exchanging information about who's good at cutting tree trim things away, and lost dogs, and a rumor about a bad person who might be he was putting up balloons around the neighborhood was the story. He was trying to attract children to his home. Turned out a next door person said, no, that was my daughter putting up colorful balloons in the middle of the winter. I suggest to you that Nextdoor.com is a way to safely meet your neighbor and exercise the abundant community we all live in. We all have skills, talents, and abilities. There is no reason why people should have to suffer in a world where neighbors check on each other and do those helpful things that only neighbors can do because they're close enough to do those things. And let's create some models here. I'm at the farmers market every Sunday to continue this conversation, because when the conversation begins, the community springs into existence, which is why it's so great that you're all here tonight. And there are some materials by John McKnight, Edgar Kahn, and Peter Blanc that are very important that we all kind of get a sense of. And if we create some models here, I want to take those models and apply them in Flint, my hometown, because they desperately are working outside of the money system and need to find ways to work together with one another as we do. Thank you, and good night.
Thank you. I'm not so sure how that worked in, but that works.